Hi everyone, this is Lorraine from Card Creations, and I'd like to share my steampunk tag that I just finished. And I'll go over a few things that I used on the tag and a few of the techniques that I use as well. The tag, I cut out my own chipboard tags, and these measure 8.5 by 4. And these are for sale. They're 2 for $1. And we'll go ahead and get started on this technique down here. I'm trying to focus my camera. There we go. I used a gear folder that I have. And let me see if it's this one. It is. Okay. It's the Cuttlebug embossing folder. And I use the metal aluminum foil tape. So it showed you that before. And on this one, instead of, a lot of times I use chipboard like I did with the wings, but for this piece here, I just use black cardstock. And you can see on this piece that, let me focus, that I use black cardstock, and I mainly just covered the front, and then whatever was left I wrapped it around the edge. So actually, I'm trying to think if I have an embossing folder, a larger embossing folder. Let me have a quick look. No, I guess I'm confusing it with the clock embossing folder, but this is the one that I used. Okay, so I just cut it at an angle and put it on this bottom corner, and then I used 2 gears that I have. I have these for sale as well, but I went ahead and cut the bottom part off and just had half a gear. And I lined the angle of this piece with the 2 gears, and this one I used the Distress Ink, the antique gold. Let's see. Oh, it's late and I can't think. Let's see, it's the vintage photo. Okay, and then this one I just painted black, and I'm not sure if it's focusing. Okay, and then I just painted that black. Then I used a key that I bought at Michael's and a little light bulb. I think I got the light bulbs at Hobby Lobby. There we go. And I did use the E6000 to attach these 2 items. I just wanted to make sure they weren't going to come off. Then I had a little metal piece here that says surprise. Let me wipe my glasses. Oh goodness, I can't see, and I'm not sure if my camera is focusing. So let's see, here we go. Alright, so we'll go to the clock. You guys saw me make the clock, and I added the wings to the clock, and I backed it with another metal tape piece that I made, and I used this Doris embossing folder, and it's nice because this clock here has the entire piece of the clock. The others are just portions of the clock. So I covered my tape, or my black cardstock, in the foil tape, and then I cut all the clocks out, and then I was able to use this one as the back piece to my pocket watch, so that it made it look a little bit larger. And here's another piece of the chipboard gears. I also added some burlap, and I found a roll of burlap at Michael's, and it's just probably 3 inches, and it's a ribbon roll, 3 inches, and that's what I use for some of my projects. And you all recognize this clock. I painted it black, and then I have a few gears here that I bought at Michael's. I think they're the bead landing. Then I also added, did I say clocks? They're not clocks. I added these gears, 2 gears there, and then I cut the paper foil small gear from this piece that I had left, and I put it in the center of that one. And then I added another gear up here where I have the hole for the tag, and then I added a jump ring with some chain and attached it to the clock or the pocket watch. And then I lined the back of the tag with just some script paper, and that's what's on the back as well. So, and then I just inked the edges with some brown Copic marker. And then I also have the mesh bling, and I keep all my pieces because you never know when you're going to need some small pieces. And I cut a strip and lined it right above this where the gears are. So there you go. There's my altered tag in the steampunk fashion. Thanks for watching.